Hello and welcome back to Pagan Plays That's Fun 4 with the Kaiserreich mod. We are back in the United States of America, so then let's keep it going. We are interested in getting involved in the war within this episode. Down here between Mexico and Central America, well, on one hand, Central America is radical socialists, so I don't really want to support them. On the other hand, these are national populists who have claims on my territory, so I don't really want to support them either. Actually, I might actually want to support the Yucatan. They're social liberals. Which, I mean, we're a military junta, but we pay lip service to democracy, don't we? Take the fight abroad we could also arsenal of democracy, mobilization speed, war support, longer reach on the base. I think we're going to keep up with, reconstruction seems like a good idea right about now. Although American Legion, to continue to recover. Maybe we should just focus down this and then do reconstruction while at war. I think that'll do fine. As for my navy, I am waiting for some new ships to come out. They should be coming out pretty soon. The Independence class is going to be ready in the 21st of April. So it'll be the Princeton. Let's see, the Cowpens is coming out in June. So the next month, and you're coming out in August. You guys got a while before you're ready. The Dreadnought's going to take absolute ages to come out. At least the good ones. The good ones are going to take a while to come out. We got some Nebraska class, some older types that'll be coming out next year. We have 1 year left on those, so that's not too bad. Down here, Paraguay is not yet killed. Which I find kind of funny considering it is a totalist nation, but it's being eaten up by Argentina. As for my navy, I think I should... Where are you guys right now? You're in San Francisco. Okay. Yeah, this is what we need. We just need a long enough reach to try and get over to Hawaii in order to use their reach. Now that we got cruisers, I want depth charges? Yes. Improved depth charges. Missing equipment. Carrier fighters. We got naval bombers. Okay, carrier fighters it is. Carrier. Ah, yes, I need 39 carrier bombers. Okay, we need to put this relatively high up there. But I only put all of them heavily high up there. Right next to you. And this one too. Yes. And then they'll need something, so maybe from my stash of carriers, of fighters right now, I can give them to you, except nope, they just went straight up there. Boop. Boop. Give them over. That'll do fine. They only need one a month. They get built up fairly fast. You, give me some of that. You, I need less of this. So our carriers must have been built then. Legation cities are joining the Entente. Hey, good for us. We're planning on joining the Entente as well. The independent class, they're not going to be coming into the fight with a proper number yet. But they should be fine. The internationals shouldn't have too much. It's mostly the war against Japan that I'm going to need a navy for. Although trying to get my forces into Europe could also require a navy, wouldn't they? Use some, let's get smoke generators. And as for over here, the Navy forces ready to land on Hawaii. As for you, you have no troops, so you shouldn't have anything in the way. So at this point, it's mostly going to be a question of getting there. You, all of you, You don't have far enough reach, but you guys can go convoy escort, and then strike force. Yes, and then you can go, I don't know, navy support, because you're all heavy guns, so you might as well. You should come over here. Delete whatever regions you might already have. You, I see what you're doing. Get rid of all this sides. Now you guys come over here as well. I want some convoy escort along this coastline from you guys. You already here? No, you're on the way though. Then over here, with my submarines, maybe just a wide angle there. That should be fine. Although you are on this coast as well. Let me pull you off from there. Maybe I'll make 2 forces for submarines. Because, yes, send out the navies. Now then, you does not have a sufficient enough reach into the Hawaii Ridge. Maybe if I split off some more. I don't know what that sign was, but I clicked on it anyway. Lack sufficient. Okay, lack sufficient. So let's pull off some longer range cruisers maybe to try and make that gap, because it's the only piece of land out here that I would need to be able to get to. What could I pull off? You're just a light ship. Maybe some... Also, yeah, the Omahas are split between this side and this side. How long is your reach? Your slowest ships, your shortest range ships are being limited by the Clemson class and the Farragut class, which are the level 1. Actually, doesn't make too much of a difference, does it? Pull off Farraguts and Clemsons into their own little force. They can be a... Let's see if I can find it. I like that symbol. They can be on this as well. You still don't quite reach. And that's because you're going to be limited by this point, the Litchfield class. Okay, okay. Well, I could pull off some cruisers, maybe? What can I pull off to make it go farther? Probably... let's pull off all of these ones that are currently classified as light cruisers. And they can go a little bit farther. There we go. That's what I would need. Now you're ready to go upon request. So we can do reclaim Hawaii and just see what happens. Because we'll get involved in the war, but really won't go too far. Oh! See, that's what I like to see. So, what are you doing on my land? what are you... Germany, East Asia, what are you doing on my country? So, Hawaii has decided to join on their own volition. Nice. Giving us plenty of bases. Guam was taken, but now our farthest base is Wake, which means we don't have to worry about that. We can postpone any further invasions. Although, for a war against the International, there is the Southern International we need to worry about. What would be the easiest way to get down there, though? You would have to jump from Panama down 3 to get onto Chile, because no one else is in the Entente or anything else. But hey, for us, it's just good to have ya boys. Now then, let's... Panama Canal Garrison I made into infantry. Duplicate them. Call them just a garrison division. Put them on default. Make them that symbol. Train up some Indies. Oh, they're giving National Guard names. No, bad. Make like 10 of those for the Pacific region. Put them out in San Francisco. Put them on high. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No need for war right now. That is helpful. If a bit anticlimactic. So now with Hawaii retaken, they've decided to join us. They don't always. If someone in the comments is going to be like, why don't you just do that immediately? They don't always. It's basically a dice roll. So I can remove regions on this side, put the fleets back together. You go back in there. You go back in there. Back into the main strike force. As for the main strike force, I'm going to need to, increase you back to 64. Increase you back to 22 because we have 10 cruisers, but they're the same Omaha class. These would be fine. Actually, I could probably split you up even more. But in general, I'm going to want you guys now out of Norfolk. You can actually oh, you're the Caribbean Patrol Fleet. I'm sorry. You go over to Puerto Rico. You guys can look after the Caribbean. Convoy escort down there. I do not have a lot of points. Heavy fighter. Sure, sure. So, many planes to get through. Yep. Do that. You. Ah, yes, we have new cruisers now, don't we? But I don't have a lot of points. So, your entire fleet needs to go out and naval exercise. You guys are already out and about, naval exercise. You're already out and about, naval exercise. Have a good time. Because I need to work on building up a new cruiser. American Legion. Where was it? Advanced Cruiser A1? There you have nothing. Advanced Cruiser hull. At least you start with a good engine. Okay, I need secondary. Need this. Some radar on that would be good. Some fire support. Fire control. Anti-air. Not the medium guns. Medium guns are worthless. Escorts. That's already at 30. What do I need? Design is too expensive. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. We could always join the Entente and just get involved in the war now. There's already a naval invasion there. People who are going to be in the Entente. Kingdom of Spain, they typically... Oh, they're going our place in the world. Which they usually join the Entente, but they have a lot of options. And you are the French Republic, so just... El Centro Earthquake of the Humanity. Low to the flag. Let's finish up our techs. Italy has already fallen to the International, which I've seen more and more often. Denjura Eriabund, Third Internationale. Could be taken out pretty easily, I would say. From bases in the Mediterranean, taking out there. Let's see, Gibraltar is not in our possession, but it could be. Union of Britain. We don't have any good bases in this area to really try and do that from. There's the Canadians, who would certainly be trying. They have a decent navy, but I don't think it matches up quite as much to the Britain Navy. But combined, the three of ours should be good enough to take them out. Denmark has been taken. Over in the east. German East Asia. Are you sure you don't want military access through my lands? Because you kind of have some troops on my stuff somewhere. I noticed it at one location. Maybe they already left. You've already arrived in Honolulu. You know, have a nice little vacation spot in Honolulu. Syndicalist is still a problem. But we're working on it. As for this... It's a better sonar. I mean, I never took any of these, have I? Mobile warfare is a must. Considering I'm building so many tank and motorized divisions. Poland has gone absolute mad lad strats. Also, I was told that this was not the... this is the Dnieper River. So thank you for that, whoever said that. Absolute mad lad Poland, after defeating the Ukraine, is now turning their sights on the Germans. If they win, best of luck to you. I'm just gonna say that. Over here, Central America will fall to the Mexicans, although they might be coming for me, so it's probably gonna need to keep some troops down there at any given time. Cuba never joined a faction. We could attack Cuba and retake Guantanamo Bay, but it seems like a waste. Free trade is still fine. Man, Paraguay is not yet killed. I think that's it for the terrorists. I don't see any new ability to take out terrorists, so I think we're good. I think we have all the terrorists we're gonna need. You start building... You... Better fighters, new fighters, better fighters. 3rd Marine Division, go ahead and join the 2nd Marine Division. We're currently just chilling on Hawaii. Be very important when they show up. Also, how is my... Trying to think of it. I don't really put too much emphasis on... You, stop. You can split up half and give it to him. I haven't put too much effort into garrisoning my lands. You... I don't want to send you all the way to Transamore, so you're fine. You'll just be chilling. I could send these troops, who are currently just sitting around. Although, maybe I need more of these than I realized. Make like 3 rounds of those, add a unit. The American, whatever that was, Strato something. Still focusing on Navy, 1940. Encryption. So now we can begin the reconstruction. As we do, as we do.
Ready to move.
Over here, National Guards. First off, new theater. This will be the Pacific Theater. Oh, Federal Theater. No, Pacific. Pacific Theater. Spell it the American way, as God intended. Boom. Line Islands. Please. Forget what that one is. American Samoa, which thankfully in this mod is actually American, unlike in the base game, where it is belongs to New Zealand. Can't forget Midway. And... Is Atu not a thing in this mod? Okay. Honestly, that's fine. It's mostly just there because of the Battle of Atu. All we care about is Alaska. Past that, how are things going over here? The beachhead is being pushed back. Although there's 3 beachheads, 2 of them in Italy. Although, this one by the Australian Confederation is doing pretty well in Palermo. That would be a good way to move up through the world. Ottoman Empire actually kept this territory. Okay. Okay. Reminds me of the time I played as National France, and then just conquered all of Africa for myself. Good times, good times. I can still fight them. Mexico took over Central America. I could join the Entente anytime I want. The question is when. I need more steel. And less chromium, because I'm building less major ships. Because what we're building right now is mostly light ships. Just absolutely pouring out light ships. A few of them have already hit the airways. And the Monterey is out and about. Langley, congratulations. You're not in this fleet anymore. If I put the Monterey in, does it kick out the Langley or does it kick out the Monterey? Yeah, I kicked out the Langley. Langley, you are a converted class. You're not very good either. How about you join up with this fleet, where you can be the best dang ship in that fleet, right? Yes. Yeah, the U.S. Langley will go and be the flagship of the Caribbean Patrol Fleet. Meanwhile, you guys are way out of position, but that's just where you were when I told you to go do that. And slowly but surely we're building our navy up again, after most of it had been sent away. Now this strike fleet in and of itself is honestly pretty good. It should be able to hold out. It does have the 4-to-1 ratio because we have 16, and then this is 64 is 16 times 4. So it has more than enough to actually engage. It doesn't have a perfect 2-to-6, but it is at least good enough to not hurt any of my ships. It has 4 carriers, although those carriers don't have their full equipment. In fact, most of them have less than half. But we're working on it, we're working on it. And we're starting to build through those in between. Good, the new Warhawks. I need to find whichever one it is, the fighter. The Hawks, Warhawks. Just straight up improvement right there. That's how we do. That's how I win. You. Now that we got the Warhawk, we need Wildcats. And let's see, maritime industry. Hell yeah, brother. Begin the reconstruction. Can I do something about that? Rebuilding projects. Rebuild the Pacific Islands. They weren't even under threat. Come on. Now, rebuild the West. Oh yeah, everything is not yet currently a core. So you, New York City would become a core. And that's the only thing that is not a core. You're a colony state. Rebuild this half. Big sip. Rebuild the steel belt. I think rebuilding the steel belt would be the most important. But I also need to have enough points to join the Entente. Well, like I said, with a proper fleet like we have, I think joining the Entente would not be a terrible idea, especially since our actual goal in the Entente has already been taken. That being taking out Hawaii. Now then, in the Entente, actually defeating the Internationale, not the most important. I think what we could do, go from Panama, Galapagos, which is controlled by Chile, land in Chile, and then take out the southern commune. That could be our thing in the Internationale. But looks like we're actually going to be waiting for the next episode on that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.